The journey begins. First, a few quick words about the channel. I want to separate and pay off my wife so she can go her own way. However, for this, I need a small financial boost. Subscribe to my channel and watch the videos. Share them with friends or on social media so the channel can become monetized and help me earn some money that I need. Now, let's continue the story. You might be wondering why I don't leave and let my wife stay in the apartment. The reason is very simple. If I leave her the apartment, she can't pay me off. If she were to gather the money to pay me off, she would have to sell the apartment to repay the debt, and the children won't have a roof over their heads if something goes wrong in their life. Unfortunately, because of the children, I won't do that and would rather pay her off with a high enough amount so she can get a new start without financial troubles. As this is in the best interest of the children, so they can have a normal childhood with separated parents. The apartment will later remain with the children, and they can do whatever they want with it when I'm no longer here. They will have a roof over their heads or sell it and have money for a house, whatever they wish. Details on where, what, and how will come, and you will have insight into our lives. The children come first, definitely the children I want to take care of. It all started in 1999 when I met my current wife at the seaside. When I saw her, it was from behind, and I said to myself, that butt will be mine. We quickly connected and in 2004 moved to our own place. At that time, it was still a rental apartment. She worked and still works in an elementary school. Life was great. Each of us had our activities 1 to 3 times a week, and with friends, a few times a year concerts she wanted to go to. I arranged tickets for her and also went along, even though her music wasn't exactly my taste. Good company was important to me. She went with me, if she went at all, 2 times a year, and even though some concerts featured her and my friends whom we knew and were always great company. If she didn't want to go, I didn't force her. Even though I went with her to concerts of music, she listened with joy. Not everyone is for everything, and I understand that. Meanwhile, she later forgot this, and now it's only, everyone must be like her. In the fall of 2005, we got married. We had a small, quiet wedding with family members. For friends, we organized a picnic the following summer to toast our marriage. Then came 2008, when we had twin daughters in the fall. Joy at every step. Because of the children, I gave up concerts and only went to our club I visited before I met her on Wednesday evenings. Before the children were born, we went to the club together, and now alone, but not every Wednesday. We still regularly kept in touch and met with friends, although less than before. Understandable if you have 2 newborns at home. From around 2011-2012, I started noticing changes in her behavior towards friends and then towards other family members, both hers and mine, towards me, and also towards the children. This lasted for several years, becoming more frequent and more aggressive. Oh, not to forget, at the beginning of 2010, we bought an apartment and moved in April of the same year. It started happening that she was less and less in contact with friends. I thought she was going through a phase, as everyone does sometimes. Nothing unusual. Over the years, this slowly turned into an unbearable situation. She started dismissing and excluding friends and family from her and family life systematically. I became aware of this and started analyzing her behavior and reasons for alienation. I wanted us to visit a specialist, but I encountered strong resistance and arguments because she always replied, "There's nothing wrong with me." I quickly gave up because she always started arguing instead of listening until the end. After several years of attempts to resolve the situation, it was impossible to fix it, and I came to terms with it. Almost every attempt to resolve it ended in an argument. Even her mother noticed the change and repeatedly warned her to get herself together, as it wouldn't end well. She meets with her mother 2 to 4 times a week, and her mother noticed her condition. What about me and the children living under one roof? More about the events will be published in individual videos. To avoid misunderstandings, and I am aware of this, it always takes 2 to argue. That's a fact. At the beginning, when something was wrong, I raised my voice and argued, but over time I noticed it was pointless as it led nowhere, and I stopped arguing and remained calm. My wife continued, and for so long that I occasionally snapped, because when it's too much, it's too much. Of course, the argument escalated, and in the end, I had to conclude everything calmly. In most cases, unsuccessfully. Yes, of course, there were also sorries from my side without a reason, just to calm things down. If you believe in second chances and the power of community support, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for being a part of this journey.